Hey everyone, so I wanted to make a quick video kind of about, well, a lot of people ask how I stay positive. I wanted to read something. A lot of people say, is it something that you accept because you have to, or is it something where you adjust over time? And I would say that, well, I used to say the quote, you can either get bitter or you can get better. And that's kind of what I've lived by with this injury. And that's really what's worked for me. Most of the days I'm happy, but there's obviously days where I wake up and I'm like crying or just in a bad mood. And I'm like, I don't want to go to therapy. And I don't go. Like, whatever. Like, if you have a bad day, you have a bad day. And you kind of have to let yourself have a bad day. But I think the easiest way for me to stay positive is to realize how lucky I am to be alive. And a big thing for me lately, and I don't know why I've been so emotional about it, is when I watch other people's videos that have the same injury as me and say they're injured 2 years before me. I think about what I was doing 2015 in college, and I'm like, oh my God, I was just partying in college and this other person was going through this horrible accident and recovery. And I just felt stupid. Honestly, I just felt like, how did I not know that people go through this? And I guess it's kind of something you don't think about until you're in the situation. And that's why I'm happy. That's what makes me happy about being in this situation, is it's really opened my eyes to other people dealing with it. And that's why I love to volunteer on the spinal cord injury floor, because I can talk to people. And at first I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna say? And then I go in there and I have so much to say to people. I really love doing that. And that helps me stay positive too. Feeling like I'm helping other people really makes me feel good. And I think therapy helps, just getting out. I've actually, I'm not really doing as much therapy at Spalding now, but I do Journey Forward, which is a private pay, and I love it there. Just the environment and the therapists are awesome. And it just kind of makes you more social. And I think the biggest thing to stay positive is to not think about everything, just focus on one goal that you want to work on. Right now, there's so many things I want to do. I want to use my manual chair. I want to be able to lift my own legs up and transfer. But I was like, okay, the first step is I need to get my arms stronger. So that's my goal right now. And I put wrist weights on, and I just do wrist weights on the couch, and I just lift as much as I can whenever I have time. And that's what I've been working on, getting my shoulders stronger. And sometimes I'll just roll my manual chair around the house because I suck at it. My arms get so tired. And yeah, so you just have to do what you can do and not try to think about all the things you should be doing, but just focus on one thing. For example, I didn't brush my teeth myself forever. And then I was like, you know what? My goal is to brush my teeth. And I worked on it for a month, and now I brush my teeth on my own. Not perfectly. I don't get it in my hand yet on my own, but that'll be another goal. If anyone has questions, I can do a video answering questions, or you can just comment on here and I'll answer. But I wanted to read, I don't know if anyone follows Emma Carey, but she was paraplegic, and now she walks. But she had a post, and I wanted to read something from it that I love. She said, when you lose feeling in a part of your body, you wonder if you're missing out on something. If you're somehow having less of the human experience without this part. I wondered if maybe I could never feel whole when I couldn't connect to the entire body that I was living in. And I realized that I feel like that a lot. And you just feel like you don't fit in, and people stare at you. And I've been in situations with my boyfriend and my mom, and people are petting my dog, but they won't talk to me. And I don't think it's because they're being mean, but they just feel uncomfortable. And basically what she wrote after that was, maybe I can't feel my legs anymore, and maybe I never will. but I can feel absolutely everything else. And it's only now that I'm realizing how special that is, because you feel more emotion than you probably would have ever felt before the accident. And it just, I don't know, just opens your eyes to a lot of things. And I think you just need to think about, like, instead of why me, it should be, why was I so lucky to survive? And you kind of just have to flip all the negatives to the positives. And when you have a bad day, let yourself have a bad day. But don't let yourself have a bad week. So yeah, thanks for watching.